It's currently 1:16 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, December 13th, 2025. And we're back at it with another live, general, timeless, intuitive reading. What's up, Rendra? For my soul tribe, divine divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Anything that resonates, you want to be sure that you're going within and to the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages, energies, vibrations, and frequencies pertain to you and your personal situation. It's how we create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with the Most High while simultaneously exercising our discerning intuitive muscle. If you don't use it, then you'll lose it. I have to say shout out again to Rendra if you're still on here. Y'all, that's my cousin from another aunt. We grew up together. I've known her my entire life. As far as I can remember, we went to elementary school together, Head Start, elementary school, high school together, and oftentimes we lived right next door to each other. She has such an infectious laugh. Any and every time that she laughed, I will fall out laughing. So I see your name up here, Rentra, but I don't know if you're still on here. But if you are, shout out to you. I love you. I miss you. Okay, so Femme Masculine, we're back at it again with another late night, early morning live intuitive reading. Shout out to everybody dipping in and out on TikTok Live. I love and appreciate you all. So, true to soul driven fashion, we're going to kick things off with some initial channeled messages, and from there we'll get into the cards and whatever comes up in this late night, early morning reading. Okay, I did make a few notes from the previous reading I did earlier. Destiny swappers rejecting their path in order to steal yours. Okay, so Femme Masculine, you have to be mindful about any energy drainers. Okay, NPDs, narcissistic personality disorders, incubus, succubus energy that use sex as a way or as a form of magic in order to siphon your divine energy. So destiny swappers are at play here, rejecting their own path in order to steal yours. Okay, so they're forsaking and betraying their own destiny just so that they could rob divine Femme Masculine of their own. As I split the deck of my initial channel, of my channel messages rather, trick or treat is in the reverse. So whatever trick or treat that somebody thought that they had for you from a low vibrational karmic perspective is not going to work. Okay, because I'm getting ready to shuffle and this pops out, because you are indeed on your sacred path, Femme Masculine. I don't give a fuck if somebody likes it or not, or understands it or not. It's not their path for them to reject or accept. Okay, so keep moving forward, okay, towards the trajectory of your divinity in alignment. Okay, you have some affiliates coming in, divine individuals, or individuals that are walking. And when I say divine, I'm talking about, I'm not focusing in on or honing in on your actual belief system, as opposed to being in alignment with your destiny, whatever that may be, okay, in a high vibrational sense. Okay, so when I say divine, that's what I'm referring to. Okay, so brighter days are ahead for those of you on your sacred path that's in alignment. Okay, you may be in an introverted energy, or you may even be an extrovert practicing social distancing at this time. I feel like that is appropriate for the individuals in alignment with that energy. It's coming out right next to sacred path. Okay, let's see what comes out for masculine. What else comes out with the initial channel messages? What's up, Adam Lendrum 601 TikTok? What's going on with you? What makes you ask me that question, Adam Landrum? Will me and my wife make this marriage work? What is it that's going on in your marriage that's causing you to ask such a question? Crucial conflict. Okay, I don't know. With this initial channel message coming out, it looks like that there's some sort of crucial conflicts with outside third-party energy that could be causing some sort of strife in your marriage, in your relationship. Does that resonate, Adam Landrum? Based on the initial channel message that just popped out. You chose them over me. Stay there. Are you or your spouse choosing outside third-party energies over what's going on internally within your relationship, Adam? If somebody's playing around with technology, being divisive with their devices, that algorithm is broke. It ain't working. Okay. For the people that like to hack into other people's devices, yeah, that shit is obsolete. It's time for you to explore. Okay, it's time for you to explore. On your mark, get ready, set, go. Yeah, it's go time for masculine. If you're in this explorative, I'm hearing the word expletive, so somebody likes to cuss. I know I do. Bitch is my favorite word. Okay, how funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? Okay, so somebody got some loose coochie and it stank. Okay, you know, take it where it resonates. What's up, Ascending House? Summertime. Shay, 3210. What's up, everybody coming in? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? Okay, how funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? Our goose is totally loose. Okay, if you don't know where that came from, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, okay, with Luke Perry, okay, abandonment issues. Okay, so there's a low vibrational feminine energy, male or female, that's dealing with a lot of emotional woes. They're going through abandonment issues. That's possibly why their coochie stink, because of their abandonment issues. They laying down and fucking any and everything that's willing to look their way and give them a compliment. Okay, I like the way your booty jiggle. Somebody tell this energy that, and they ready to throw up them legs and toss it back. Okay, or toss it up if you throwing up your legs. Okay, however, you know, I'm getting a visual, but look here, somebody booty ain't that. Okay, didn't I just say that I like the way your booty jiggle? Well, the next card out is your booty ain't that. Somebody needs to work on their self-esteem. It's a low vibrational feminine energy, male or female. You may need to do your mantras, which are positive affirmations. Okay, sister, act back in a habit. Okay, somebody's sisters are in the habit of doing some shit to come against you, to steal, kill, or destroy. Don't tell me that your sisters are stressing an obsession. This is for somebody stressing an obsession. Okay, spelling bee, something about your vernacularism, your colloquialism, how you use word play, flay, Bobby Flay, flamboyant, something like that is coming up. Your word play is like foreplay to someone. With this spelling bee card coming out in the upright. Okay, but whoever is in this op energy trying to steal, kill, and destroy you, whatever they're planning, plotting, and scheming is coming to a screeching halt. Okay, and homeboy that asked that question, he never responds. So I guess that kind of hit home. Okay, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay, what's good enough for you to toss out at other people is certainly good enough for you to get in return. Okay, if you're masculine, so be careful of the energy that you tossing and throwing at people, because again, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You always get back what you put out, good or bad. You know, somebody's in an antagonistic energy. Welcome everybody coming on TikTok Live. Lay down your weapons or perish. Okay, and then we got bitch shut up. So somebody don't want me to talk. Well, oh well, ho. Okay, you shouldn't be in my energy. Okay, if you wasn't in my energy, then I couldn't pick up on yours. How about that? Okay, because my throat chakra is and will remain popping. Okay, and if you don't like what I'm saying, then get the fuck up off my feed. Okay, whose ever energy that is, that I just channeled. Unlimited funds, fem masculine. Love you too, brother. Oh, Adam. Okay, so Coco, okay. Coco said you sound aggressive. Well, hun bun, then that response must have been for you. Okay, because I'm not aggressive, I'm passionate. There's a difference, and if you don't like my passion, or as you see fit, aggression, then you can skip your ass on off my feed. Okay, because I'm not asking you to be here, and that's just plain and simple. Okay, Adam says I love it. I'm just, because obviously you new to me. This is how I am. Okay, and I'm not going to edit that for anybody. Is it me then? Coco, Roxy, Coco and Roxy? It must be you or Roxy or Coco, whoever I'm addressing or whom address me. But anyway, fem masculine, you are in the energy of being in alignment with unlimited funds. Okay? Monsoon. Somebody about to be flooded out, or something could be flooded out. Coco and Roxy says, I can accept that. I'm glad you can. Somebody got the it factor here. It in an upright. You're an unstoppable spiritual juggernaut, fem masculine, so don't let anybody try to stop or hinder you. Okay? They didn't purpose in you your design, the Most High did. Okay? It's not me that it's not me, but I love it. Adam Lendrum says, well, I appreciate that, bro. I'm all about unconditional love, but I don't tolerate toxicity nor the bullshit. You try to get me, I will get you. Whips, okay? Trading whips, quips, excuse me, and things like that. But I don't do revenge, I let karma handle that. But I will reach down into my pettiness and give a smart reply back, Your flashcards don't fly for tarot. Okay, yeah, see, Coco and Roxy, see, you a hater. Okay, flashcards don't fly for tarot. These are channel messages, bitch. Okay? These are channel messages, and that's why they're written. I'm not even in tarot right now. See, the gift of sight and foresight isn't limited to the tools that you use for divination, hun bun. And if you was in your energetical spiritual bag, you would know that instead of trying to come for me on my feed. Now, once again, if you don't like what's being said here, then you can remove yourself. And it's not being sensitive. Why are you trying to judge my work? Okay, and this is the last time I'm addressing you. Don't like it, I love it. Adam says, thanks, bro. So, if you don't like the way that I'm presenting my material through the Holy Spirit of the Most High, then flip your ass onto another feed to where you can resonate with the information. I'm not asking you to be here. I don't need you to be here. And at this point, I don't want you to be here. You will never know me. Coco and Roxy says, I'm just trying to get to know you. Not in that antagonistic way that you're approaching me. 13:33 on the clock, 333 spirit is resonating. Okay, hun bun, you're done. 13 endings. Okay? Don't do that. Because my angels, my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, the Holy Spirit of the Most High don't play about me. And you coming on here trying to be a petty little bitch. Okay, and I'm just calling it how I see it, and my sight is accurate. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Because what's going to follow is going to be on you, and I'm not going to have to do a damn thing because the Most High knows your energy, and you're a narcissist, and that's enough energy I'm going to feed you because I know you're starving and you're a little frail energetically, and you need to eat 14:14 on the clock timer, breaks down to 5 and 5. Upcoming changes for our highest good and expansion 10 completion. It's done, hun bun. Okay, well, mess with yourself. Okay, don't mess with me. Okay, because you don't know me like that to mess with me. Next, anyway. So we got the initial channel messages out. You know what, speaking of spirit guides and ancestors, hun bun, let's see what my guys have to say. And since you want to mess with me, I'm going to mess with you. Let's get into your energy. How about that? Holy Spirit, okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, they want me to move on from you because you're not even worth it. 5 of Cups in the reverse. That's internal forces moving on. to bigger and better. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Next. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for divine femme masculine? The ones that's in it to win it and not to cause no bullshit. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So somebody could have been saying that you overindulging, you have some sort of addiction problem, whether it be to people, places, and or things or substances. You do not. Okay, you can actually indulge without overindulging, and you're not indulging whatever that may be, people, places, and things. It's not to self-soothe. It's just because that's what you enjoy doing at certain times. So whenever you get into that, you do it in a balanced energy and you integrate that shit out. So, yeah, don't worry about what people got to say about your lifestyle, especially if they are not in alignment with the trajectory of your divinity, or if you got. See, I was listening to Monica the other day, an old song of hers, Sideline Hoes. You don't want to let a sideline hoe dictate your life and your life standards to you, okay? Yeah, you embody self-unconditional love with Ace of Cups in a reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's why you do not participate in indulging and overindulging, okay? You're a balanced energy and you integrate that, which is remaining after you have discarded that which no longer serves you. That's how we're going to say. I'm going to block you in a minute because I don't need your validation, Coco. Just follow what your heart says. I don't need that directive from you, love, okay? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. You must be financially irresponsible here, trying to get some attention here. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, that speaks of irresponsibility regarding somebody's finances and resources. So, yeah, okay. Don't do that, honey bun. It's rude, crude, and unattractive. And somebody, this is what just jumped out, Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's in some emotional turmoil. They're not balanced within their emotional body, so they could be projecting their inner issues onto other people. Hint, hint, Coco and Roxy. Now, is that two people or two sides of your personality? I just want to know. Are you a Gemini with two sides and two rides? I don't know. Five of Swords in the reverse. We got somebody trying to project abrupt endings to a divine being. We'll see how that works out, Holy Spirit. What's next? By the way, we're in cartomancy. Virgo. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay, femme masculine, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Your dream state is trying to alert you or make you become aware of something. Okay. But that low vibrational Virgo in you, Coco and Roxy, get your foundation together before you go commenting about somebody else's work and what they're doing, because this is a King of Pentacle right here in the upright. Okay, that's a real boss. Somebody that makes the right investments. 1818 on the clock timer, 1999. In case you didn't know, my graduating class of high school was 1999. So I guess that would be a confirmation on who the boss is, okay? By the way, I have Virgo placements in my rising and my Venus, okay? Yeah. It looks like somebody owes someone a debt for trying to sabotage them. Yeah, but it's not going to stop anything because we're creating and manifesting generational wealth, prosperity, and abundance over here. So I think that low vibrational Virgo, unstable energy, might need to check themselves, okay, before they go trying to check other people. It's not a good look. We got an undercover agent here that's getting ready to put somebody in prison, okay, after they tried to humiliate them. I cannot make this shit up. Okay, yeah. Yep. I cannot make this shit up. Somebody that tried to humiliate somebody. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They're going to find themselves up in prison with the Seven of Wands in the upright. 77 could be significant. Because who they was trying to humiliate is on assignment for the Most High. Page of Swords. This is my undercover agent or intuitive sleuth. So, you just might want to check yourself before you wreck yourself trying to apprehend other people and you don't have the authority to do so. Coco says, I think you're amazing. Thank you. But you should never try to come for somebody on their platform. That's not a smart or wise thing to do. So let's go ahead and get into some healing water oracle. If you resonate with Oshun, Yemayao, Olukun, Poseidon, or water energy in general, then these messages could resonate for you. Something significant about 2018, 2020 on a clock timer. I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020. Somebody's getting ready to go viral. Metamorphosis in the reverse is what just jumped out. It says, let me pick this up, okay? Embrace transformation. Things are now different. Somebody's not embracing change. Somebody is resisting transition, and it's working against them. They're not going with the flow. They're trying to buck the flow, causing resistance. Okay, slowing down that momentum. Coco and Roxy says, I'm not. My energy does that all on its own, and I apologize for your energy. Never apologize for your energy, Coco and Roxy. Simply apologize, if necessary, for the intention behind which your energy flows, okay? If that makes sense, hopefully it does, and if not, maybe it'll hit you later. Never made you feel any kind of way. No, but I'm very keen, perceptive, and aware of the energy that's coming at me. So even if you were unaware of how you were utilizing your energy or how your energy was being exuded from you, I'm very accurate on how I read energy. I'm true to this. I'm not new to this. Okay? Okay, so she who flows. I was just saying that. Okay, this is the next card. She who flows. It's in the reverse. Ease. Being open to change. Go with the flow of life. Somebody is not going with the flow of life. Okay, somebody is resisting the natural, supernatural trajectory of what's going on. And Coco and Roxy says, I'm unaware. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to give you your props and respect for that, Coco and Roxy, for even being in the space and energy to be accountable that you are unaware of your energy and possibly how to utilize it. That's commendable in my book. Honestly, for you to even come out and say that on this platform, in this setting, it actually speaks a lot to your character and a willingness to learning, growing, evolving, and expanding. So to that, Coco and Roxy, I have to tip my hat off to you, because not many people can do that. How can I not come on so hard? Well, Coco and Roxy says, I don't think that it has much to do with coming off hard or coming on hard. I think it's more so the awareness of your intentions, because even when we're intentional, okay, certain energies will grab hold of the unintended intention, if that makes sense, and swing the direction and flow of your energy a complete, total opposite way than what you're meaning for it to be. So hopefully that makes sense. The healing lagoon. Rejuvenate, recover, time to heal. It's safe to stop. Okay, so it's a safe time for you to stop, do some retrospective, introspective work, and find out where the disconnect is with you, your intentions, and your energy. Bring that into in hermit mode type of energy by going within and to the Most High for confirmation and directions as to how to deal with that aspect of being intentional with your energy and then go from there. Hopefully that makes sense. You have to be mindful of what your intentions are. If you are going into any situation blind and not even setting the intention for what you want or what you expect, it allows room for outside third-party energies to come in and direct the flow of your energy and how it's intercepted and perceived and received. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So I hope that helps. I hope it makes sense. My God, today. Whew. That wasn't to y'all. Okay, that was a little. Anyway, that last part, my God, today. I just had a little private moment. Bro, I just. How do I come in with good intention, says Coco and Roxy. Bro, Coco and Roxy then says, bro, I just clicked on your site, yet you read it. Okay, I'm not actually sure what you mean by that, but okay. We'll go with it. Okay, the Pink Dolphin, celebration, fun, unbridled joy. Open your heart. Open your heart to unbridled joy. It's out there. It's available for you. Okay, gentle force. Okay, wasn't we just talking about your energy and being coming on so strong? At the bottom of the deck it says gentle force, learning how to be a gentle force. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Be a gentle force. Okay. With that said and done, I'm going to switch to my Starseed Oracle deck. If you resonate with being a Starseed, Pleiadian, Lyran, Andromedan, Gray, Indigo, Rainbow, Syrian, Orion, even Reptilian in a high vibrational sense, then this message could be for you. Okay, as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for my fellow Starseeds? Okay, and if you didn't know, Starseeds, we're not from here. We're not from this planet. We're literal aliens. Okay, forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Be the leader that you wish you had. Coco and Roxy says, I think that's me. You think you're a Starseed? Coco and Roxy, you very well could be. What makes you resonate with being a Starseed? And again, I'll read this again. Forge, don't follow, pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Well, that's awesome. A lot of times you may feel out of place or feel like that your home is not your home. You feel kind of bored of earthly aspects. Okay, you very well could be a starseed. Okay, is there a particular star system or a galaxy that you resonate with? Well, everybody stirs energy without trying to a certain extent. Coco and Roxy, okay? With the first Starseed card out is Forge, don't follow. Okay, pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Be the leader you wish you had. Okay? Don't be the leader that just won't clout, and won't followers. Okay? Be the leader that creates and builds other leaders. Double mission in the reverse. Light workers, Starseeds, serve the world by being you. Is in the reverse. Somebody is not serving the world by being their transparent, authentic self. This is somebody that's trying to be like other people instead of being who they are called to be. The next card that jumped out is jump in, jump out, turn yourself about. I'm hearing that song. It's currently 1:44 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to my fellow chosen ones, earth angels, light workers, healers, aka shamans, alchemists, starseeds. Welcome to one and all. Jump in, jump out, Andromeda energy. Adventure, say yes to change. Somebody's from the star system Andromeda. Okay. Well, you've been asking me several questions. And usually I don't answer so many questions without compensation. You've asked me several questions at this point. Okay. Jump in, jump out. Andromeda energy. Adventure. Say yes to change. Say yes to change. Okay. Change is good. Change is inevitable. What else, Holy Spirit? Okay. Messenger. Okay. In the reverse. Serious energy. Okay. Bringing harmony and balance. Okay, so somebody is not bringing harmony and balance. Somebody's trying to come into your star system, your interstellar system, and fuck shit up by bringing in balance. Don't let them do that. At the bottom of the deck, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. And there you have it. Okay, so you're about to find your ass blocked. Okay, there's no one else here but you and I. That's false because I can see the real number count here. And even if it was just you and I, that doesn't mean that I have to answer your questions. Okay, you have a real energy of entitlement, like somebody's supposed to do something for you, and that's not true, hun bun. 30-30 on the clock timer. Listen, you dealing with the master teacher here, and I'm trying to teach you some master lessons. Now you getting shit all fucked up and twisted around, and I'm not here for that shit. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm finna block your ass. Okay, how about that, hun bun? You're done. Okay, cause we not finna do that. Okay. I hope you find the answers that you need, sweetie, but this is over with you and I. Goodbye. Anyway, next you all. So I'm going to go ahead and get into some Cosmic Oracle. I'm going to pull about 3 of these. And we'll see what comes up. At the bottom of the deck it says turn away. You're in. That's exactly what I did with that little basket case. You're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. It's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling so your efforts bear fruit. I can't make this shit up. It's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah, I did the right thing. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm the wrong one to play these little games with. Now obviously he or she, whoever, is new to my platform. I don't play that shit. And I entertain them longer than I usually would. And y'all see me shuffling, right? Turn away comes out again. I'm taking that and I'm putting it out. So I'll read that again. You're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. It's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling so that your efforts bear fruit. Okay? Duality. The universe reminds you that reason and emotion are two sides of the same coin. Don't rely solely on one. Balancing both leads to clearer decisions. Embrace the calm of reason while acknowledging the power of emotion. Duality. And then we have sinking in lack. You are being called to realize that the real resources are right at your fingertips. You have the ability and support to face anything. Whether you feel financially pinched, emotionally down, or physically off, those are just your inner dramas, self-doubts acting up. Let go of these unnecessary fears, smile at life, and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Okay, so from there I want to peek into some shadows using tarot, and then we'll get into the wide and narrow, of course, while still remaining in tarot. One moment. Excuse me for that. Let me go to my shadow deck. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna see what these shadows up here talking about, fem masculine. Oh, I swear that nigga fine. Oh my god. Anyway, y'all don't mind me. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, oh my god, look at this. We got Temperance in up right at the bottom of the deck. That's Sagittarius energy, Earth Angel. Shout out to my fellow Earth Angels. You better be here and balance these energies out. You are very balanced. You are very wise. You could be considered to be an old soul. You have access to the Akashic records here. 7 of spheres in the upright is what jumped out. Now I'm gonna have to refer to this little booklet because I still gotta learn this suit of spheres, which is why I like this deck of cards, because it has an extra suit spheres. Okay, so spheres. Time to consider. Let me see. Time to consider how you will invest in your success. Put resources back into what you have that is successful or start a new venture. Symbolism, spheres is 7 spheres dropped from a tree, exhibiting the abundance of energy hovering over a volatile landscape. Upright, long-term planning and dedicated persistence. In the reverse, lack of vision and wastefulness. It's in the upright, okay? So you have long-term planning and dedicated persistence that is paying off or going to pay off for you, Fem Masculine. So continue that trajectory, okay, because the work that you do now is going to benefit you down the road in life, and it's going to create generational wealth and abundance for your bloodline and lineage. What else, Holy Spirit? We got the, what did I just say? What did I just say? I said it was going to create generational wealth for your bloodline and lineage. This card that just flipped over is Wheel of Fortune in the upright. I cannot make it up. That's good karma and unlimited resources. Come on, Holy Spirit. Even within your shadows, you're prosperous. Ooh. Come on. Let me write that down. Even in your shadows, you're prosperous. Even in your shadows, you're prosperous. I love this energy, Fem Masculine. I love it, absolutely, unequivocally. What else, Holy Spirit? And shout out to everybody that's still on here on TikTok. What's up, Johan Howell? Welcome. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, your Wheel of Fortune being in the upright here is causing an instability within a home environment. Okay, home conflict. Okay, you could be dealing with Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. What's this that just jumped out? Queen of Spheres in the upright, feminine, divine feminine energy. Okay, these spheres are talking today. Let's see what this is. Queen of Spheres. Okay, so the Queen of Spheres, get your life in order. Review your finances and make sure all important legal documents are in place. So the specificity on legal documents. Assess your material life and fix anything that needs attention. Symbolism, a woman with intricate energy flowing through her head into the darkness above meditates on the sphere approaching her. Upright, its stability and necessity. So you are very stable in this energy. Okay, Queen of Spheres in the upright, the masculine. What else, Holy Spirit, do we need to know at this time? 7 of Swords in the upright, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. Okay, so somebody trying to play on your time. This is manipulation, deceit, and a thief. Somebody's planning, plotting, and scheming to steal something from you, Fem Masculine. They're lurking in the shadows. What's this, Holy Spirit? Knight of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is somebody erratic. This is somebody moody, unstable. They could be bipolar, schizophrenic, borderline personality disorder. This is somebody whose screws are loose. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have 3 of Wands. Okay, in the upright, they're trying to expedite something. This robbery in progress. They're trying to rush it along. Okay, somebody's on a time crunch. Okay, somebody's being watched for the success of this attempted robbery. They're being watched on both ends of the spectrum. They're being watched to ensure that they're successful in this criminal endeavor, but they're also being watched by this undercover agent. Okay, so this is a motherfucking fool. I'm getting tired of these rat ass hoes coming up in this energy like this. That you always trying to steal, kill, and destroy, take something from somebody instead of working for it honestly yourself. And I was just talking with someone earlier today, and we was both agreeing how we're really non-judgmental. You know, 3 of Wands in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, we're going for the wide and narrow. So what they're trying to expedite, the Most High is already on it. Okay. Holy Spirit, what's out of the open? what's being focused on right now regarding fem masculine? Please and thank you. What's going on with this robbery attempt? This robbery in progress, this deceit and manipulation. Okay, 4 cups in the reverse. Somebody coming to the sudden awareness about this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's out in the open. Somebody coming to the sudden awareness that this is not a good idea. What else, Holy Spirit? 3 of Swords in the upright. I'm trying to tell you, heartbreak and suffering. Somebody done put a pinky toe and dipped it in the pond, and that was enough to break somebody's heart and put them in the energy of suffering. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I can't make it up. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Now somebody pissed off because they done got. Oh, we didn't tell you to do that. We didn't say, hey, come rob us. Okay. And I believe this could be physical robbery, financial robbery, material robbery, or somebody trying to steal and siphon your energy. And I believe that's what that bitch that I had to block was doing, trying to siphon my energy by getting me riled up and throwing those little quips at me. Okay? So it could be something like that. And they pissed off because you wouldn't allow it to go on. They pissed off because you broke their heart. You shut them down or some shit like that. Okay, yeah, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is an erratic bitch. Somebody could be OCD. They are imbalanced. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Didn't that bitch say that they was a Virgo? Well, there we go right there. There you go, Virgo. Okay. Yeah, you could have somebody like that in your energy, fem masculine. 4 cups in the reverse, and awareness of this heartbreak that's coming from these erratic endeavors. Yeah, now they all pissed off because they imbalanced. Okay, they didn't get what they was trying to get. Speaking of imbalance, I cannot make this shit up. Temperance in the reverse. That's a fallen angel or somebody mirroring you, trying to be what you really are. This is somebody that is highly imbalanced. 41 was just on the clock timer. That's 55 again. Upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion. And 10 completion. Closing out a cycle successfully. Yeah, this bitch is highly unstable. Mind, body, and soul. This bitch could be a psycho or sociopath. Socio, okay. Something about Soho. Okay. Yeah, this bitch is not together though. If you know who this bitch is for you, fem masculine, I would advise steer far away from this hoe. Yeah, they mad because you the star in the upright. You meant to be seen out in the public. What's the issue here, Holy Spirit? Although we see it blatantly in the cards. Oof, shit. Yeah, this is somebody mirroring you. Because we got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright here. Now we got it in the reverse. Somebody done got bad karma because they done tried to do something against the divine being, a real earth angel, a real chosen one. And now they just opened up the door for a whole bunch of bad karma and no money. Okay, yeah, Lovers in the reverse and a little freaks situationship. That's rotten. That's going down the drain. Ain't nobody busting no nuts. They ain't making love and then fucking. Okay, the dick won't get up and the coochie won't get wet. Okay, however that applies. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody in some horrible energy because they finna be begging and pleading. Damn. See, if people want to be slick playing up with a chosen one or an earth angel or a starseed hoe, it's funny until it's not. And the joke is definitely on them. Whoever this energy belongs to, they are not in a good place, in a good space. Mentally, soul-wise, or physically. Somebody is, damn. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that's trying to dominate a situation. How you trying to dominate somebody and you ain't got no power? Hold 43 on the clock timer. 77. Ooh-wee. 7th house energy. How we relate to and choose relationships and partnerships. Somebody got it bad. And I'm not talking about the usher, you got it bad. I'm talking about somebody got it bad. Unenjoyable. Okay? Ooh-wee. What's this that jumped out? We too strong for them. I swept on chicken and gravy. Strength in the upright, fem masculine. Your crown chakra is popping. Okay, you see that infinity sign right there? Your crown chakra is popping. These little mental head games and tricks that they be trying to play, it don't work. Didn't we have Trick or Treat come out in the reverse earlier? I think it did. Okay, strength, stoicism. Leo energy. Shout out to my fellow Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What else, Holy Spirit? This rad asshole. They should be embarrassed because I know their bloodline and lineages and their ancestors. Yeah, 5 of swords. This bitch, 44 on the clock timer. Yeah, this bitch was willing, whoever in this energy was willing to risk it all at all costs to win, and they ain't win nothing. Okay? They ain't win a damn thing. Ooh, excuse me. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody got low self-esteem. Okay. Somebody ain't worth a damn. Magician in the reverse. Somebody tossing magic. Okay. A magic ain't worth a damn. You don't work. Somebody could be tossing, yep. There's a practitioner, high priestess in the reverse. Somebody tossing sex magic and some shit like that. Oh, Lord. Yep, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. An old, raggedy, ugly ass bitch. Male or female. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Don't have to be. But yeah, they partnering up with somebody doing magic, and they doing it violently. King of Sword in the reverse. And somebody abusing spell work with the Magician, High Priestess, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is abusing it. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're codependent. Hierophant in the reverse. This is a secret society or a coven of witch bitches. Yep. Final messages, Holy Spirit. These were just jumped out. Victory in the upright. Balance in the reverse. Stillness in the upright. Heal in the reverse. Death in the reverse. Energy in the upright. Y'all, that's my time. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. Until next time, peace.